everyone, and welcome to this 5th session on discovering the importance of trees. Last session we looked at purposeful living, and I invited you to take your awareness or your attention to the natural bushland behind me, where you could see the well-established trees or the leafage here. I also invited you to look outside your own windows and your own doors if you have them there beside you. Now for this session, we're going to be discussing non-judgment and acceptance. So if your teacher says yes, I invite you now to pause the video and take a couple of minutes to step outside, take a few deeper breaths, and pay attention to your own local natural environment. You might like to look at your favourite tree or even just a blade of grass, and then come back prepared and ready to start this session. So if you've already done that, let's begin. Today's session is on non-judgment and acceptance, and we can see that so clearly in our natural environment. So please take your hands onto your hips when you're ready just to start stepping and tapping. Just moving gently, and bring a little squat, a tiny squat into the end of that step tap. Well done. If you want to, bring in some strong arms and begin to notice that your elbows begin to shift forward and back. Now, how often have you seen another tree judging a different tree for not being a good enough tree? I can tell you, I have never seen that. And if you've ever seen it, I invite you to call me and tell me all about it. I'd be very surprised. Well done, just moving the body gently now. Now, if you want to, extend those arms and start to feel a deeper twist. And you might need to slow down for this one. Well done. Today we're going to move from a seed into a tree and then a flowing tree, which is going to be so beautiful. Now, we've done this before. We've also got a new posture to introduce you to, but I'm going to keep that a little secret. Well done. Start to shake through the arms, tap through the toes. Well done. Little running hands, running arms. Great. Now I invite you to lie on your backs. Excellent. Lying on your backs, lift your arms and your legs into the air and just start to shake. Shaking, and perhaps this might remind you of a bug that's stuck on its back on the ground, starts to move its arms and legs. Sometimes they need a little help to get back on their feet. Now, we're going to take a bike ride to our deep forest where we find our magical tree today. So just begin to circle through the legs. And imagine you're riding a bike. Take some big circles of your feet. Now, to get to this forest fast, we need to move our legs a little bit faster. The faster you move your legs, the faster the bike's going to go. And now we've hit a hill, so we're going to go really slowly because it's so hard to get up those hills. Great work, guys. Keep going, maybe go a little bit faster. We can finally see that magical bridge that crosses us to the forest. So bring your hands down and your feet down, bending through the knees. And when you're ready with your hands on the ground, press your feet into the ground, lift your hips, and then begin to lift your spine off the ground. Lifting your hips up high, coming into your bridge. Beautiful. And if you want to, clasp your hands behind your back. Excellent work crossing this beautiful bridge. Now, if they're not already placed down, place your hands on the ground and lower your spine back down. Bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll up. We've crossed the bridge, come onto all fours, and we can see a cat, a beautiful, magical black cat. So lifting and arching your spine up towards the sun, tucking your head under, and then lengthening your spine and looking up to in front of you. And let's do that again. Tuck the chin under, lift the spine, and again, looking forward, bring the spine back down. Do that a couple more times and feel as if your cat is stretching and waking up for the day. The next time your gaze comes up, let's stretch the arms and legs just like a cat. Take one arm out in front and taking one leg behind you. Stretching, place the knee down and the hand down, and let's do the same thing for the opposite side. Excellent. Place those hands down. Let's circle through the spine like a skipping rope. This cat's stretching and waking up. Let's go back the other way with the spine, feeling as if you're moving like a skipping rope. Now, cats love their tails. Look behind you and bring your hips to that side, and then look behind the other way. Take your hips to the other side, trying to see your beautiful, tall, precious tail. Doing that one more time. Excellent. Tuck your toes under, coming into a crouching position. Tucking your chin in, closing your eyes and imagining that you're a beautiful seed resting in the ground. Perhaps with your eyes closed, you can imagine the darkness that's around you, but feeling so comfortable with the soil surrounding you as you're tucked up, just like you tuck up tight in the bed at night. Let's begin to grow by lifting our hips and then uncurling our body. Feel as if we're bursting up and out of the ground into our seedling self. I'm going to turn and face you now. And imagine that gust of wind coming. So begin to rock forward and back just on the balls of your feet or just on the soles of your feet. Excellent. Let's rock and roll to one side as that gust of wind changes, and then rock and roll to the other side, rolling the edges of the feet on the ground. And we grow our branches. So one branch comes up and the other one tucks under. This gust of wind helps us lean one side and stretch one side of the body. As we come back up, we roll the branches in front. And that gust of wind takes us to the other, stretching the other side. Wonderful stretch. Coming back. Allow your hands to come out. Scoop them down and let's reach up as tall as you can on tippy toes, reaching your hands up towards the sun, growing a little bit taller, and then let your heels come down. Beautiful. Take your hands out wide, draw them in, and then take them out, extending them. Breathing in as you draw them in, breathing out as you lengthen your arms. Grow lots and lots of branches. Here we grow our branches, but you can go as slow as you like with your breath too. Excellent. The next time your arms come out, turn them, the palms to face the sun, and then roll them forward so the shoulders roll forward, and then roll them back. Beautiful. Imagine a beautiful vine growing around your brand new branches, accepting your branches as a new home. The next time your palms face the sun, just turn one arm and then we swap. One palm facing the sun and the other one twisting a different way. Well done. A slithering snake feels as if your branches are so inviting and accepts your branches again as a brand new home, soaking up the sun as it just wraps around your branches at the top of your tree. Turn the palms to face the sun and let the hands touch the shoulders. A wonderful eagle begins to awaken and stretch its wings at the first sunlight. Take your elbows back the other way as your eagle stretches again. Wonderful. And this, take your arms beside you. Your chin comes to your chest. Your eagle looks to the ground and then uncurls its chin. It takes its ear to one side and then takes its ear to the other side. Wonderful. Coming back up to center. Your eagle looks around one way and then looks around the other way, looking at other trees and other friends to play with. Coming back to looking forward. Beautiful. Your branches reach for their friends, turning and twisting your trunk to reach for the friends behind you and in front of you. Let's go back the other way. Let's step a little bit wider and lift the back heel up and off the earth, feeling your trunk twisting even deeper with this movement as your branches reach for other friends. A huge gust of wind comes. So you place your hands on your back, breathe in, feel the wind blowing you forward. Uncurl with strength and courage. This wind getting stronger as you fold forward again, and uncurl using your knees and hips and spine. Blowing forward again. This is the biggest gust of wind. Your hands come down, widen your trunk, and begin to blow from side to side. This wind, this breeze is so unexpected, so unpredictable. You begin to move from side to side, taking your body and shifting it to one side. And see those beautiful insects crawling up your trunk to find a new home. Let's shift across to the other side now and just see those insects again crawling up, trying to find a safe home. Come back to center, shuffle your feet into underneath your hips and come down for strength and courage as your hands come up. Find your balance. When you've found your balance and your courage, your hands come to the ground, lifting up your hips, and you uncurl using your shoulders to lift up and roll back into your tallest, strongest self. You might like to close your eyes here or take your gaze to 1 meter in front of you. Allow your hands to come up and over your head, just letting the tips of your fingers connect, imagining there's a beautiful ball of light that exists between the palms of your hands. Let your hands come down to in front of your heart. You'll notice that your thumbs are pointing to your heart as you do this. And with your eyes closed or with your gaze in front of you on the ground, imagine yourself inside this ball of light, surrounded with acceptance and non-judgment, surrounded by compassion and hope. Let your palms connect and let your thumb come to the center of your chest. As you breathe in and out, feel your body expanding and then letting go as you breathe out. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Beautiful. And let's come down into crocodile. So let's lie down on the front of our bodies. Let our feet come out wide, toes pointing away and the heels just resting in towards the center line. One palm on top of the other and the forehead resting on the back of that hand. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. Excellent. And on an in-breath, just press the whole body into the ground, squeezing through every muscle of your body, even your face. Breathe out and soften and relax and feel your body sinking and softening into the ground. The next time you breathe in, squeeze again, pointing the toes, pressing into the ground, and letting go as you breathe out, softening and relaxing. And just noticing the changes that have happened in your body. Imagine that anything that happened before you started this class, or anything that happened this morning or yesterday that you're still thinking about, any thoughts or worries about what's happening later or tomorrow, allow those thoughts to be breathed out through the belly button and into the earth beneath you. Breathe those thoughts out and let them go away, and feel the stillness that exists when you let them go, when you let them drop away. Just like a branch that drops off a tree. Let go of any of those worrisome thoughts, any of those anxious ideas, and find the stillness in your body to find the stillness in your mind. Just focusing on your breath. When you're ready to come back, stretch your arms out long and your legs, stretch them along the ground. Bring your hands below your shoulders and press your hips back. Coming into extended child pose, and then draw your hands to beside your knees, uncurl, and as you come up, your head comes up last, and just feel the freshness that exists around you, that sense of acceptance. Now when you're ready, find a comfortable seat. So coming into the center of your mat, I'm going to have a cushion here. I'm going to sit on a cushion, but you could be sitting on a chair, and just make sure that your feet are directly below your knees on the ground if you're sitting on the chair, or if you're sitting on the ground, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Let one hand come to just below your chest, just below your rib cage and above your belly button, and the other hand can be on top of your heart or in the middle of your chest. And we're going to learn how to do the deep yogic balloon breath. So with your eyes closed or your gaze 1 meter in front of your mat on the ground, just breathe in and out and notice where you feel the breath in your body. Take some time to breathe in and out, noticing where that breath is in your body. And the next time you breathe in, feel as if you're breathing in and expanding through the belly. Breathing out and feel the belly letting go of that air. Breathing in, feel the belly expanding and getting bigger. And like a balloon, feel the belly deflating as you breathe out, letting go of that air. And do this for a few rounds, breathing in and breathing out. And the next time you breathe in, breathe into the belly and then lift it up to behind the heart. Breathing out from the belly and letting go out from the heart. Breathing into the belly, 1, 2, and lift it up to the heart, 3, 4. Breathing out from the belly, 1, 2, and breathing out from behind the heart, 3, 4. Keep that going. Breathing into the belly, 1, 2, lifting it up to behind the heart. Breathing out from the belly, breathing out from behind the heart. Keep that going. And imagine the lungs as a balloon. Perhaps it's a green balloon. Feel the green balloon expanding and letting go. You might like to now listen to the sounds that are happening around you. And then bring your listening to inside your body and listen to those sounds that are happening within. That deep listening. You might like to affirm to yourself, I am calm, steady, and strong. I am calm, steady, and strong. And with your eyes still closed, let your hands come down and rest on your legs somewhere. And just breathe naturally for a few more breaths. Notice the difference this has made to your natural breathing. And with your hands in front of your heart, left and right connected, may you move off this mat and take with you this beautiful calm and the sense of acceptance that nature has to offer. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May you have peace. Hi everyone. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it. And if you're interested in future classes, please click on the link below and follow the prompts. See you at your next class. Bye.